All right, check this out. So I'm learning, and I'm getting my taking my learning lumps basically. So I just wanted to share this because I feel like this is something that some of you probably have already done, but I want to make sure that to all the new people new to Elektron, be mindful of this. You want to always save your work. All right, so let me cut this down because I want to explain what I just did. Okay, so I was making a beat, and I had it on, a bank B, and I had it on pattern 2, right? So I was making the beat. I had all 6 tracks loaded up. I had one sound I was working with. I had did all of this stuff to it, and then when I went to go record, I hit function, and the pattern button was just the metronome button, right? Cut on the metronome. When I was done, I hit function, but apparently I didn't, hit them. I might have clicked off one or whatever, but long story short, I hit the pattern button. And once I did that, I went to go select a track. I thought I was hitting a track, but I was actually hitting a pattern. And quite naturally, when I went back to that pattern, everything was gone. Like nothing was there that I had done. So always save your work and be mindful of when you're cutting on that metronome, or even when you're just close to this button. Because when you're creating and you hit this pattern or this bank button, you can and will then hit one of these buttons thinking that you're in track mode, and will cause you to lose whatever work you hadn't saved. So one thing is forcing me to know that, because once you have knowledge of it, then you can just always be on top of it and make sure that you don't make that mistake. But I just did that, and it was a bummer because I had something, like I said, I'm getting more familiar with it and whatever. It's just the learning lumps. I'm learning, the whole save feature. I like how it. I do like how when you sample, right? When you sample something and you save it, it's still in this sample window for manipulating, where you can chop it up some more and then add it to pads. But then you can go back and then delete that. But then all of those other ones are then saved. I like that. So that I like, and just make sure you're mindful of saving your work. You always want to save anyway, but I'm just saying, just make sure you don't hit these buttons because they kind of close. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got to turn the metronome on, you want to make sure that you got them both triggered, because if you do it too fast, thinking you slick, thinking you know what I'm saying, you all into it, you want to hurry up because you can't wait because it sounds so good, and it's gonna sound so good, and you're gonna lose it. So you better save your work. JohnG TV.